Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, I haven't really made a video in about a month, including Psalm Sundays or any shorts. That's because I'm in a bit of a season of waiting. I've been waiting on the Lord for Him to guide me and lead me in where He wants to use me with the talents that I have, with the voice that I have, with, every ability that He's given me. I'm waiting on Him to guide me on where I should go with my life, with my future, either with YouTube or with doing anything else in the future. Because I will explain for the past 7 years, um, I have not been surrendering my own will to the Lord. And in that 7 year time frame, it has involved me doing a lot of strategizing by doing gaming live streams on Twitch, and even by doing some background acting in some things. Like I did some background acting in the Spike Lee film Highs to Lows. Um, that was like a couple years ago, and none of that time that I have spent using my talents and showcasing the personality that I have has been surrendered to God. What I was doing in that time frame was I was just asking God to bless it. I was asking God to, prosper me in what I was doing. I wasn't believing a prosperity demonic heresy. I wasn't believing that. It's just, I was just hoping that the thing that I wanted to do was what God would help me in. But I was making a mistake. I wasn't, it's not like live streaming gaming content is a sin. But what it was for me was I was not consulting with the Lord with what He wanted for me to do. And so, playing with my comb. And so I wasn't asking Him what His will for my life was. And I want my life to be surrendered completely to His will. So that way I know for certain that whatever it is that He calls me to do, whether it be to do ministry or for me to do, masonry, like brick masonry, not the demonics, like not the cult stuff, right? But like brick masonry, carpentry, or like a trade, whatever it is that the Lord would have me to do, I know that He will not let me fail in those areas. But for the past 7 years of me just doing my own thing, where I wasn't consulting with the Lord, Lord, is this what you want me to do? Is this what you have planned for me? I wasn't doing that. I was just hoping that He would bless the work of my hands without me asking Him first, seeking Him first. And also in that 7 year period, I would read the verse of the day, but I was, other than that, extremely neglecting my time with the Lord in personal prayer and also reading the Bible. And so I came to this realization, like more like an awakening of I really do need to spend time with the Lord intimately about a couple months ago. And that was around the time whenever like this YouTube channel went for me talking about like Kamen Rider, Tokusatsu, anime. I don't really remember when the last time I was talked about anime, except for that video I did with Alex Rosen talking about lollies and stuff, right? And also like just gaming and like other things into just full on Bible content. It was around that time whenever I had that realization that I want to use my voice for the Lord, but even then I would find myself just overwhelmed with doing the things that I even enjoy doing. So I'm in a season now, and I've been in a season for a while, even behind the scenes whenever I was uploading the videos, where I've just been waiting on the Lord. I I still am waiting on the Lord for what He wants me to do. And so I don't know, like if He wants me to do this, I mean, I just want Him to make it clear to me, right? Because I don't want for any longer for me to step outside of what God would have me to do with my life. And part of that is just totally surrendering everything to him. I don't want to make any mistakes with my life, and I know that God cannot make mistakes. And so if I put my life in his hands, including the guidance and the leadership, because Christ is my head, then I know that even if he calls me to do something really hard, at the end of the day, he will enable me to do it. He will provide for me the ability to be able to get done what he has told me to get done. I'm just waiting to hear from him what he wants me to do. So my channel update is, I don't know when my next upload's going to be after this. Until I hear from the Lord and see and like get confirmation from the Lord and from other godly men around me for what it is that the Lord would want me to do with my life, I'm going to take a bit of a hiatus from making YouTube videos, right? I might post some Instagram reels of like me, just talking about some things. About a couple days ago, I actually talked about how God saved my life from electrocution from like my refrigerator because I was stupid, right? You could check that out on my Instagram profile, OJillTV. Feel free to check it out on there. I even tried doing some live streams on like my TikTok account, which I think I don't even remember the handle for that anymore because I deleted TikTok 10 days ago because like there were so many Christians who were arguing about meaningless things. And what did Paul write about that? Yeah, and so I kept getting exposed to like all these different like just ungodly conversations that people who call themselves believers were having and arguing against each other in, and it was just such a headache. So I kind of abandoned TikTok for good reason. Anyways, so until I hear from the Lord what it is he wants me to do with this YouTube channel, if he wants me to keep making videos with encouraging content, or if he wants me to become a pastor and like get either into ministry school or like apprenticeship underneath my pastor that I'm under, or whatever it is in this life that my God wants me to do, I'm going to wait on him to tell me. And in that time, I'm going to be very prayerful with him. I'm going to be in his word. And I'm just going to keep waiting. But if you guys have any prayer requests in the meantime, you can put them in the comment section. I will pray over everything that you guys put in the prayer request of this video here. Man, what happens if this video blows up and like all of a sudden 10,000 people comment, hey, pray for this, pray for that. I'm not going to sleep. I'm probably not going to be able to get some sleep unless I do like a blanket prayer. And I don't want to do a blanket prayer over everything. I want to like bring everything to God. Anyways, so I want you to pray for me too, that God would just show me what he would have me to do with my life. And people tell me I have a talent with my voice, and I actually am going to be, if the Lord should tarry, doing a voice acting opportunity that is kind of big to me, but I'm not really going to disclose that yet. But man, I just want to see what God has for me, and I just want him to lead me. And I also got to finish my perfect grade Exia too. I know you're staring at that. Where are the shoulders? Where's the rest of its legs and its arms? I get it. Okay, I put the whole kit away because I also had to do a whole bunch of spring cleaning. Nevertheless, you can at least look at this guy that I custom made. This is a reference to whenever I played Gundam. What is it? Gundam Evolution? Gundam Breakers. The Gundam Breakers game where like you can customize your Gundam. I actually did this with my Gundam, and it was actually pretty hilarious. And yes, this is a custom thing that I did, so it's not like where I just put two different parts together. I actually took apart a Verka grandpa and put them together here. Yeah, it's a Verka. Shut up. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, please keep me in your prayers. And other than that, should I even say? Okay, I'll say it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for your time. Bye.